Hey everybody, it's Mattie here with Altcoin Buzz. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday so far. And what better way to start your weekend than to wake up to a green sea? Now, caveat, at the time of this recording, things are up. We've retraced a little bit actually in the last hour, but things went up Friday night into Saturday morning, and we've seen some very nice price action with Bitcoin rising above, I'm not going to say surging above, rising above kind of tepidly above $4,000. Looks like it's just under that amount now, so the resistance still stands. But nevertheless, we've seen some pretty good metrics. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at all that. We're going to take a look at why we may be seeing some higher prices, why there may be some momentum behind the scenes. We've been talking a lot about positive news recently. We're going to bring that all together. We're also going to be talking about specific projects such as Crypto.com chain, CRO. They've been surging recently. We'll talk about developments with Enjin platform and some good news with regards to that project. Mozilla is also going to be in the news, as will be Stellar. But let's begin here with this article that I just had up on nulltx.com. Bitcoin hits $4,050. Could this be the beginning of the journey back to previous highs? Article from the 16th of March. Bitcoin has just hit $4,000 again. This is the first time that the currency has claimed the important level in March. The last time it traded above $4,000 was February 24th, a day when it went up to 4,200. You can read a little bit of the exposition here looking at the historical price action over the course of the last few months. Bitcoin isn't the only crypto that has been on the rise heading into the weekend. Ethereum gained 6.3% to trade at $143 at the time of this article's writing. The currency market's cap now stands at 15 billion, that is Ethereum's, solidifying its position as the king of altcoins for now until Ripple comes around, right? Ethereum has added $1 billion to its market cap in the past 24 hours. And we talked about that just the other day, 3 or 4 days ago, if memory serves. And that was kind of my strategy. I was referring to some research that was done as well. And the idea was that although Bitcoin is king, whatever positive movements Bitcoin enjoys are going to be amplified in the Ethereum space. So if we see maybe a 5% gain in Bitcoin, we may see a higher 5, 10, 15% gain in Ethereum. That's kind of my bet, not financial advice, but that's the way I've been looking at it. Bitcoin Cash, which we're going to talk about shortly, is also up an incredible 17% at press time as well, trading at $158. Litecoin, 8%, Maker and Ontology both at 7%, and Bitcoin Gold at 5.5%. Are some other big gainers today. You can read about some of the other opinions here, whether we're going to go higher, whether we're going to go lower. I probably would wager that we're going to go lower at this point, and we may kind of bounce around this resistance for a while. But nevertheless, some pretty good news. This may be coming off the heels of the CBOE, which has said it's not going to pursue cash-settled Bitcoin futures. That's a possibility. Some have interpreted that as a positive. It's hard to really pinpoint a reason as of right now. As we all know, usually we don't see solid performance on the weekends. So that's the only kind of background theory that came to mind for me, although it's not one that I'm pushing aggressively. On Bitcoinist.com now, Bitcoin price analysis, why Bitcoin bulls are charging at $4,000. Bitcoin price broke out overnight and retested the 4K handle for the 6th time since the lows in the middle of December 2018. Let's take a look at what this might mean going into the rest of the weekend. You guys are going to be able to review some of the technical interpretations here for yourself. What I like about this little intro paragraph is that it makes reference to the fact that this is the 6th time that we've tested that 4K resistance in a relatively short span of time. 4 months, right? December, January, February, March. So to test 6 times, it's 1.5 times on average per month. It shows that there, I think, is this building pressure and this interest to really explode above what is, at this moment at least, a resistance range. And it's going to be interesting to perhaps going beyond just the counting of those times that we've tried to go above 4K to take a look and maybe plot the frequency of those attempts at that resistance. My gut feeling is that the frequency of the attempts is also going to increase right up until the point that we break through. So looking at the one-day chart, we can see that there are multifaceted arguments available to support the case that the bulls want to take this market higher, with the latest being a lower time frame breakout in the 14-month declining resistance and now an inverted head and shoulders forming, which would also act as a third higher low for Bitcoin. Should the bulls capitalize at this point, the measured move target will be towards $5,000. However, we remain in a bear market. A voluminous break and close above 4,200 would be extremely encouraging for the bulls. Yeah, that's kind of the most immediate milestone, I'd say. However, another failure to break the 4K handle will be a stark reminder that the bears are still very much in control. And you can take a look as well at analysis of the weekly chart if you'd like, but let's switch over now to ccn.com with another perspective. Bitcoin up 3% as crypto adds $10 billion in 1 week. Can the rally continue? Overnight, the Bitcoin price surged 3% against the US dollar above $4,000 as major crypto assets in the likes of Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash recorded gains in the range of 6 all the way to 18%. Fueled by the momentum of Bitcoin, the valuation of the crypto market spiked by $10 billion in the past week, which has been on the rise since March 12th due to the strong performance of tokens. Oh, that's arguable, but that's not a bad argument to have. So you have one trader, Don Alt, who expressed the fact that it's crucial for Bitcoin to climb up from 4,600 and even better, hopefully to the $6,000 range to avoid testing its lows. The trader said, quote, "Volume isn't what will convince me that the bear market is over. A bullish market structure along with a break of at least $4.6 thousand, favorably $6,000 is." It's interesting that we've had so many altcoin pumps while the general market cap hasn't really changed. That is interesting. That makes me think there is very little new money coming in. Apart from Bitcoin and Ethereum, Litecoin remains as one of the best performing crypto assets year to date. Don't forget that we started this year, as far as Litecoin is concerned, at much lower levels. I think it was probably close to $30 in January of 2019. So it's just about doubled over the course of a few months. Not too bad to see 100% return on your investment. That's only possible in the cryptocurrency space. In addition to Litecoin, you have Bitcoin Cash, which is also performing pretty well. You can read about that here on nulltx.com. Bitcoin Cash price surpasses $155 as bulls remain in control. So a little bit of a different perspective here. Check out this article if you're a fan of Bitcoin Cash. And how about the recent moves by Crypto.com chain? CRO, their token, has surged by more than 80%. And according to Deepika, this is why. So Crypto.com chain, CRO, token price surged by 81% over the last 24 hours and increased roughly 400% in just 1 week. Crypto.com, Hong Kong-based cryptocurrency and payments pioneering platform, has developed CRO cryptocurrency as a payment solution for merchants. So Crypto.com has announced today that its Crypto.com chain token, CRO, will be listed on Upbit, a leading global digital asset exchange based in South Korea. Though one reason for CRO's recent price surge might have something to do with that listing, it's most likely not the only reason. The recent price increase has also followed major exchange listings on the 8th of March, including a listing on Bittrex. And furthermore, Crypto.com announced on March 12th that CRO would be listed on IndoDax, the Indonesian fiat to crypto exchange, where local traders would be able to trade the token against Indonesian rupiah. We also have some great news to report with Enjin. This article from just the other day by Luke. 26 million developers can now integrate blockchain using the Enjin platform. Enjin launched its heavily awaited Enjin's blockchain software development kit for Unity. With the software development kit, Enjin enables 4.5 million Unity game developers to easily create, integrate, and manage blockchain assets. If you're not familiar with Enjin, it's a leading Ethereum-based developer. They've successfully launched their Enjin's blockchain SDK software development kit for Unity. In addition, the company also released their Enjin platform, which offers an API compatible with every popular coding language and is now accessible to 26 million software developers. If you haven't heard about Unity, it's a powerhouse in the gaming industry. Focusing on game development, the company is the world's leading real-time engine and is used to create half the world's games. Half! Supported on 27 different platforms, including Oculus Rift, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Linux. Unity is behind games Angry Birds, Tiger Woods Fallout, and many more. So this is a big deal because this partnership with Unity and the release of the Enjin's blockchain SDK will mean an easy integration of ERC-1155 blockchain assets into games for Android, iOS, Xbox, PlayStation, Microsoft, and 25 other mass market platforms. There is a lot going on with Enjin at the moment. You can read more about some of the specifics here, but don't forget they're going to be showcasing all of these tools that we discussed in this article at GDC just next week, where the team is also sponsoring GDC's Blockchain Day alongside Ubisoft. 6 game developers currently building with the Enjin platform will be available at booth S563 located near Intel, Sony, and Microsoft. It's happening from March 20th to 22nd and is being done to provide a better insight on Enjin's tools. Don't forget you could check out their website. So check out the website if you have a chance. Also check out this piece here, this YouTube video, which will play for just a moment or two, revealed Samsung Galaxy S10 cryptocurrency wallet key store integrated in Korean version. So this is basically like a meta kind of comment, a meta video on a video that was released or that was leaked. I'm not quite sure what the source details are, but basically some opinions and some extrapolations that we can make based on the functionality that we're seeing in the Galaxy S10. If you want to check this out, it's only a couple minutes long, so we encourage you to view it. We're going to link to this video, of course, in the description below. And in other quick news here by Luke, Mozilla COO Chief Operation Officer Denelle Dixon joins Stellar Development Foundation. The Stellar Development Foundation announced that its new CEO and executive director will be Denelle Dixon, who currently serves as COO of Mozilla. So a bit of a promotion there, it sounds like, and good news for Stellar, which is all kinds of things are happening with Stellar right now. They've seen some very positive price action. Of course, this is their new logo. They're giving themselves a makeover and a redesign. A lot is happening with them in terms of partnerships. We did discuss Stellar just the other day, so we're not really going to spend much time on this article, but if you'd like to check it out, do be sure to do so and leave Luke your opinions in the article comments below. We'll also mention this very briefly on coinounce.com, but if you want to check it out in further detail, you're free to do so. Adoption: courts in France adopt blockchain technology. Perhaps and hopefully they will be the first of many. The NCC, or National Council of Clerks of France, recently made an announcement that they have finally tested a blockchain technology-based solution for the courts and are now prepared to launch it throughout France. The National Council of Clerks is a representation of the clerks of the corporate and commercial registry in around 130 our workplaces in France. The workplaces depend upon one another for sharing important data. Check that out if you guys are interested. And that about wraps it up, guys. Do be sure you're following Altcoin Buzz on all the regular social media channels. Don't forget to keep checking into our website, altcoinbuzz.io. Hey, we're still giving away Doharis shards and collectibles, so do be sure to leave a great comment below as well as your wallet address. We're giving away one every day until March 31st. Winners to be announced on the 5th of April 2019. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, share, check out our previous videos as well. If you choose to invest, I wish you only the very best of luck, and we do hope to see you again soon in our next piece. Take care. Have a great weekend.